get all senior parents to meet Coach Cade by the dugout. All senior parents and those participating in the senior recognition today. Meet Coach Cade by the dugout, please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mark Holmes Field for today's senior celebration, celebrating the French Settlement Lions senior baseball players. The first senior we'd like to recognize is number 33, Ethan Como. escorted by his parents Justin and Whitney and his brother Connor. Ethan's plans after graduation will be to attend BRCC online and major in construction management. His favorite memory is traveling and staying with his best friends in Kinder and Sterlington during playoffs his junior year. His advice to the underclassmen: don't ever let anyone change who you are or what you want to do. If there's an opportunity, be the first one to take it. Cherish your time here because it goes by way too fast. Number 33, Ethan Como. Our next senior, number 23, Caden Schecksnyder. Caden Schecksnyder is being escorted by his parents, Garrett and Ashley, and brothers Zade and Cooper. Caden plans to attend LSUA online, majoring in CPA and accounting. His favorite memory is traveling for the series against Sterlington his junior year. And his advice to underclassmen would be to listen to the older guys and coaches. You could learn a lot more than you think. Fight for a spot, don't just give up, and never take it for granted. The fun only lasts so long. Number 23, Caden Schecksnyder. Our next senior, number 34, Cooper Bullion. Cooper is being escorted by his parents, Jeremy and Tisha, and younger brother, Maddox, who is also his backup. His plans after graduation is to attend Southeastern Louisiana University and major in business. His favorite memory was hitting his first high school home run at Dutchtown High School and winning a district championship this year by beating both St. Thomas Aquinas and Pope John Paul. His advice to the underclassmen would be to control what you can control. You won't always get playing time or hits, but coaches notice who gives full effort every rep. But most of all, have fun because it goes by quick. Number 34, Cooper Bullion. Our next senior is number 1, Hudson Collins. Hudson is being escorted by his parents, Todd and Lindsay, and his brother, Hayes. After graduation, Hudson plans to go straight to work in the plants. His favorite memory is going to state his junior year, and his advice to underclassmen is to do your best and work hard at everything you do. Number 1, Hudson Collins. Our next senior, Our next senior is number 52, Bryson Valley. Bryson is being escorted by his parents, Manson and Cheryl, and little brothers Grayson and Jackson, and a host of other family members. After graduation, Bryson plans on continuing his baseball career at Millsaps and majoring in kinesiology. His favorite memory is winning district this year and Coach Cade bleaching his hair. His advice to underclassmen is first and foremost, trust in God, work hard, have fun playing, be humble, and always strive to do your best. Number 52, Bryson Valley. Our next senior is number 24, Trevor McMorris. Trevor is being escorted by his parents, Chris and Natasha, and sister, Reagan. After graduation, Trevor plans to play college baseball and major in kinesiology. His favorite memory is the trips to Kinder and Sterlington last year and staying with Mason, Hance, and Jaywalk. His advice to the underclassmen is when things get tough, because they will, remember, it's just a game. Don't take it too seriously and have fun. Number 24, Trevor McMorris. Our next senior is number 3, Bo Mathern. Bo is being escorted by his mom, Jessica, and sisters, Bella and Blakely. After graduation, Bo plans to attend college and pursue a career in physical therapy. His favorite memory is messing with Coach Cade about his hair. His advice to underclassmen is to spend your time wisely. Number 3, Bo Mathern. At this time, if the dads would like to come out to the field. Sorry, jumping ahead. That's a big class right there. At this time, if we'd have the dads come out to the field to throw the first pitch.
Is everybody ready?
Let it rip. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Prince Sullivan Lions senior baseball players. Thanks for the memories, guys. At third base, number 5, Kyler Joyner. In right field, number 13, Ian McSwain. At catcher, number 24, Caden Hull. In left field, number 11, Billy Kemp. At second base, number 15, Jacob McMorris. At first base, number 10, Colton Lewis. At shortstop, number 2, Easton Hutchinson. Designated hitter, number 14, Sean Barcia. And on the mound today for the Rockets, number 1, Jace Cox. And now your starting lineup for your French Settlement Lions. In center field, a senior, number 34, Cooper Bullion. At shortstop, a senior, number 52, Bryson Valley. At third base, a senior, number 24, Trevor McMorris. Behind the plate for the Lions today, number 22, Remy Kramer. In left field, number 21, Jackson Tuning. On the bump today for the Lions, a senior, number 23, Caden Schecksnyder. At second base, a senior, number 33, Ethan Como. At first base, a senior, number 1, Hudson Collins. In right field, a senior, number 3, Bo Mathern. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
This isn't just gear, it's built for the grind. Every rep, every play. Train harder, outwork everyone. Elite mindset, relentless performance wear. Grind elite threads.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
We ready to go? Ready? Yep. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the broadcast of French Settlement Lions baseball here at LSPN. Beautiful day here at Marcombs Field. Lions taking on the visiting Holden Rockets. It's senior day. Senior Caden Schecksnyder going to be on the bump for the Lions. We got a special guest in the house. Mr. Stu Puffer from Sports Talk 225 is going to be in doing some announcing with us. So just want to welcome him in. What's up, Mr. Stu? How you doing?
Hey, man, great to be here. Beautiful day. Looking forward to some awesome baseball.
That's right. So tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started. Like, what do you do? Tell us about Sports Talk 225.
Yeah, so I'm just a regular guy. just a regular guy. Is it picking up?
There we go.
Oh, okay, now we're
probably
in.
gonna have to talk into it a little bit closer. It's old vintage mic giving us not modern technology work. Yeah, just a regular guy, regular job. My son graduated a year ago, tried to figure out what we were going to do in life with no sports, no athletics. And, just a few months back, me and a buddy kind of kicked this thing off, and it grew legs, and now we're broadcasting games, joining you guys, all the things.
Leading off for the Rockets, center fielder number 9, Aiden Hutchinson. Good deal. Good to have you, Mr. Stu. Sheck Snyder, first pitch offered by Hutchinson, and he fouls out over there to the senior playing first base, Hudson Collins.
Hey, senior day, man. 2 more pitches. Let's get that immaculate inning.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Kyler Joyner. Gotta love that. Sheck Snyder been pretty solid on the bump this season for the Lions. And Joyner swings and misses, evens the count at 1-1. So Stu, you guys been getting out quite a lot, talking to a bunch of different athletes in the 225 area code. Another strike there by Sheck Snyder. You guys have really blown up in a very short period of time. What do you attribute that success to?
Man, hard work and
ground ball to Sheck Snyder. Sheck Snyder picks it up easily, throws it over to Collins for 2 outs.
Kind of just not missing out on the mission, which is spotlighting these student athletes that don't typically get it, giving them the opportunity to tell their story. And if there's nothing,
right fielder number 13, Ian McSwain.
If there's nothing on the schedule, not saying no.
That's it. There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, it's good to see these athletes getting some attention. McSwain in the box, the right fielder takes ball on 1.
I will say that girls basketball, the playoff run really, really helped.
Yeah, no doubt. And so where are you from?
I'm originally from just south of Houston, Texas City, Texas, but I've lived in Denham or Livingston Parish because I was out here in French Settlement when my kids were very young.
Sheck Snyder with a ball right back to him, picks it up, throws it over, and he gets a clean inning. That'll be 3 outs, and the Lions are going to come to the bottom of the first with a 0-0 score. This is French Settlement Lions Baseball. We'll continue with Mr. Puffer when we get back. Brought to you by Village Markets.
Me. I love sports, but sometimes, like when a t-shirt cannon hits me square in the nachos, I wonder, is Sport Clips better than sports?
Because sports plus a hot steamed towel
Beats sports plus hot exploding cheese.
I like your shirt.
Thanks. It was free.
Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
This summer, let your imagination run wild. Kids 4 to 14, join the Summer Reading Challenge and complete 12 books by September 5th. Dive into stories and grow your love of reading. Find out more at whitehouse.gov/read.
The senior batters. On the mound for the Rockets, number 1, Jace Cox. Lions coming up to bat. Jace Cox will be on the bump for the Rockets. Lions going to send a host of seniors to the plate today. Every one of them in the starting lineup. Senior Cooper Bullion, the center fielder, going to get it started. senior center fielder, number 34, Cooper Bullion. That's an interesting walk-up song right there. I got to give it to you. It's the parents and mom thing. And Cox gets him started with strike one. Bullion been a pretty steady part of the lineup here for the Lions. Reaches base quite often. Does have one home run against Dutchtown earlier in the year. Sorry, at Dutchtown. Bullion hits it to the pitcher. Cox picks it up, throws it over, and that one almost got away from him. First baseman able to hold on and get the out.
You guys are going to have to give me a little bit of history of this French settlement Holden.
Now batting, number 52, a senior, Bryson Valley.
So we did a broadcast for Holden not that long ago, and they said, you've got to be at this game because we don't like each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are close. There are some kids that's kind of play. Valley flies out the right field, and the right fielder chases it down. So one pitch and another out for Holden. I'm going to bring up senior Trevor McMorris. Now batting, senior third baseman, number 24, Trevor McMorris. Yeah, it's just like any of these hometown, these close schools. You know, a lot of these kids know each other. We played them in basketball every season since I've ever been around French Settlement, so they know each other.
Yeah,
a lot of these kids probably go to church together.
So Denham Live Oak, they don't like each other on the field, but buddies as soon as the game's over.
It's similar. I would say it's similar to that.
Not Denham Walker, because they meet up for extracurricular activities.
Yeah. Ball one to McMorris. Ball two to McMorris. Now Trevor McMorris is one of those ones. He can put it on the other side of the fence. Senior third baseman has got some plans to play baseball past the high school level. Got a couple of schools looking at him. We've had a couple of schools here in the press box checking him out.
Who's going to Millsaps?
Millsaps going to be Bryson Valley, the shortstop. To McMorris. That'll put the first base runner on. It's going to bring up Remy Kramer. Kramer, I've said this all year, he's been quite the bright spot for the Lions after our senior catcher left last year. That was really the big question mark for this lineup right here, and he's come in and we hadn't missed a beat behind the plate. Defensively and swinging the stick, he's pretty consistent. So 2 outs. McMorris bluffs a steal. Kramer, Johnny on the spot, goes right up the middle with it. McMorris is going to go station to station. So now Jackson Tuning will come up to bat.
Yeah, so I believe it's their catcher, Holden's catcher. My guy comes up wearing like leather welder's gloves to bat. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Dude's a tank.
That's awesome. We had a kid a couple of years ago who wore it wasn't welder's gloves, but they wore leather gloves straight off the farm. It looked like. And the thing is about these kids out here, he's probably going home and doing some welding. So
I think he is. Yeah.
Dual use, right?
Yeah. It's good stuff.
2 outs, Tuning, left field, and junior.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that we've enjoyed most about this is getting to see the personalities of some of these athletes, and that they bring it to the ballpark or to the gym with them.
That's right. Cox catches the outside corner with a second pitch, and that'll even account at 1-1. Caden Schecksnyder waits on deck. Schecksnyder looking for his team to get some runs right here to help him out on the bump. Kason Baham came in to run for Remy Kramer. Inside move. Trevor not biting on it.
I got to root for that kid. He's one of my sponsor sons.
Who's that?
Bam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His dad. He's one of our sponsors too. So
Yep.
B&P Construction, let him do your dirty work.
Yep. He's actually doing some of my business's dirty work, and then we'll have him at the house here before long too. Floyd's good people, man.
Yeah, Floyd does a great job, and he's a stand-up guy too. So if you want to do business with somebody who you know is a man of integrity, that's Floyd Bayham with B&P Construction.
And we're getting our money's worth today.
Ain't no doubt.
Or he's getting his money's worth.
He deserves it, man.
I see his wife sitting right down below.
Yeah.
So
they actually had a 1-2 count pitch coming to tuning. That's going to get away. Your runners will both move up. But they had a driver that had a little too much to drink that ran off the road and ran into Marley's not too long ago, the restaurant here in French Settlement. And
that's right.
Floyd took off and took care of him really quick. Had him back up and run. I don't think they missed any business.
yeah, he's a class act, dude. He's just a good person.
That's right.
So is this the finale? These 2 games that are scheduled?
No, there's some other games that are scheduled. This is just this is when we could fit senior day in. So this is the last game.
Playoffs after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go to live vote. That's right. We'll go to live vote next week and get us a game in.
Should
And then
be
the
what,
playoffs
Monday?
start.
I think is everybody's last game.
Probably so.
Something like that.
That sounds right. Lady Lions softball team went to Prairieville this week and really put it on Prairieville. 9-0. The Laurel Miles with 9-1, 15 strikeouts.
Yeah, she's something special, isn't she?
Yes, she is, and we are lucky to have her one more year. Now batting, a senior, number 23, Peyton Scheck-Snyder.
You know, for a program that doesn't have football, though, what a special time in sports it is in French Settlement with boys basketball, girls basketball, baseball, and softball doing really good things. It's very exciting.
Yep, and we talked about this a little earlier when we were off air. Bowling as well, so he just broke his bat.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Do that on senior day. That's awesome.
He just sawed off a metal bat.
He did. Check that out on the B&P replay.
Holy cow.
Just sawed it in half. Caden Scheck-Snyder, my man, lay off in the weight room. Scheck-Snyder loves to attack that right side, see if he can get him one in the gap right here and mop up some bases.
Hey, that's the Sports Center next moment right there. They like the negative
They
stuff.
do. Yeah, it is a golden time right now for French Settlement Athletics. A lot of good things going on.
Bowling?
Yeah,
you mentioned bowling earlier?
Yep. Bowling's doing great. That season just wrapped up, and that program's very young and had a lot of success right out the gate. The girls athletics is just incredible. Got a state championship in basketball this year. Won a state champion in softball a couple years ago, and really primed up to make another run this year. High-level players, you got Stella Allison that's going to play D1 college basketball. You got Malloy, who's a junior. She's going to play at Ole Miss. So that's a ball. That's a ball. He didn't step off. There we go. So the Lions get their first run on a balk. Pretty unconventional, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we're interested to see what happens with Stella. Obviously, opened up the process, and then got the immediate offer from LSU for preferred walk-on.
And then the new coach for Northwestern came in and got a hold of her, so she recommitted to Northwestern.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, breaking news for most of us right there.
Yeah.
That's either way. It's
another
awesome.
run.
There's Bayham scoring.
There you go. Bayham bringing in the flag for old Pops, the B&P. I guess
Prodigy. Heir apparent. He looks just like his daddy.
He does. 1 on the senior pitchers, Check Snyder. I don't even count at 2-2.
I could say if you didn't get a hit, it was my bat, just didn't have the bat.
Strike 3, that'll end the inning, but not before the Lions scratch 2. Going to the top of the second, French Settlement leads here on Senior Day 2-0. We'll be right back. This is French Settlement Lions Baseball, brought to you by Village Markets.
This isn't just gear, it's built for the grind. Every rep, every play. Train harder, outwork everyone. Elite mindset, relentless performance wear. Grind elite threads.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Leading off for the Rockets, number 24, Caden Hall. Hall going to lead it off for the Rockets. Check Snyder back on the bump for the Lions. Hall goes after the first pitch. It's a pop fly. Bullion circling underneath it, makes the call and makes the catch. Gotta love the 1 pitch, 1 outs. Pitcher's best friend.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 innings in a row, starting out 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting left fielder, number 11, Billy Kemp. Check Snyder dotting the strike zone up right now here in the top of the second. He gets the ball back. He's ready to work really fast. Yes, he did. Strike 2.
Yeah, it's great to see a pitcher when he's got that tempo and he's just pounding the strike zone.
That's right. Jay Johnson was in that third base coach's box. He called timeout. 3 pitches, and he strikes him out. Kramer stops it from getting to the backstop, makes the tag for the out.
Yep, and then put a shoulder tag
Now
on
batting
her.
second baseman, number 15, Jacob McMorris.
I don't know if you want Jay Johnson in the third base box right now. He's in a foul mood, especially after last night.
Yeah. McMorris pops one to the back. Can that get the ceiling here? Check Snyder's thrown 4 pitches this inning. All of them have been across the plate. There's another one. Kemp quickly down 0-2. Lions going into the postseason really swinging the bat well, but their main thing, their bread and butter, has been their pitchers. Most of the guys that they put on there go complete game. There's a strike looking.
Wow, what an inning.
Caden makes quick work of the Rockets and gets them to go 3 up, 3 down with 2 strikeouts. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second inning. Lions lead 2-0. This is French Settlement Lions Baseball, brought to you by Village Markets.
Me. I love sports. But sometimes, like when a t-shirt cannon hits me square in the nachos, I wonder, is Sport Clips better than sports?
Because sports plus a hot steam towel beats sports plus hot exploding cheese.
I like your shirt.
Thanks. It was free. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
This summer, let your imagination run wild. Kids 4 to 14, join the Summer Reading Challenge and complete 12 books by September 5th. Dive into stories and grow your love of reading. Find out more at whitehouse.gov/read.
All right, we're ready. Now batting a senior, number 33, Ethan Como. Senior second baseman Ethan Como steps into the box to lead it off for the Lions. Jace Cox back on the bump for the Holden. Starts him off with a curveball that catches the outside corner for strike one. Como's had some big hits here in the latter part of the season. Swinging the bat nicely. Like I said, the lineup for French Settlement has really started to see the baseball well, but I think our bread and butter is the 1-2 punch we got on the mound.
Yeah, there's no better time, though, for your bats to start coming alive right before the playoffs and get hot at the right time.
Another strike from old Watches. That's another thing I've noticed about Ethan. He likes to get down in that count. He's hard to beat with 2 strikes. Just a bit high.
Yeah, we did a game last night out in Livonia, and, man, seeing some of these kids choke up on the bat with 2 strikes to protect the zone, it's impressive.
There's a little blooper to right field. That one's going to get down. That's going to be a double. Como might be getting waved around the third. So on senior day, Ethan Como is going to get him a could have been a stand-up triple, but we will take it. A 2-strike triple. One hit very hard, but ended up getting down. Senior Hudson Collins going to step into the box. Now batting, senior first baseman, number 1, Hudson Collins.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was sitting here just kind of admiring the field. You guys don't get enough credit for how pretty this ballpark is. It's a good-looking ballpark. It's big, though.
That's right. One thing I always like to say about when people compliment our ballpark is the amount of blood, sweat, and tears put in by the dads at this ballpark. It's, a small school. We're a little further away from the home, like the metropolis of Livingston Parish.
Denham Springs.
Yeah, so the dads had to put a lot of love in here, and I really like to highlight Mr. Jason LaBourgeois. Hudson Collins going to right field for a ribby on senior day.
Fantastic backside approach right there. Now batting, senior right fielder, number 3, Bo Mathern. So Bo Mathern tried out for the baseball team this year. And this is his first year with the baseball team. This is his first ever at bat. Oh, boy.
Bo Mathern, a point guard on the basketball team the last couple of years. Squeezing every bit of juice that he can out of his senior year.
That's awesome for him, though, man.
You got to love the kids on the bench, everybody standing up watching this kid get his AB in. And Mathern up 2-0. I can see if they maybe get Hudson Collins trying to get that bag at second base, man. Let's see the wheels from the big man. Thurn watches strike one. Thurn in the driver's seat right here with a 3-1 count. Let's see if the point guard can punch one somewhere.
He's got a quick little slide step out of the stretch. Yeah. And I think that's kind of holding him back.
Hudson got a little dirt on the uniform.
There you go. You can't go back home with the clean white uniforms. That's anti-American right there in baseball.
3-1 in the third. Outside. That's ball 4.
Work the walk. First ever at bat, you said, huh?
Can't beat that.
It's a perfect 1,000 on base percentage.
Now batting number 34, Cooper Bullion. Senior Cooper Bullion coming up to the plate. Rounded out to the pitcher his first time up.
It's crazy how green it's got in this backdrop here. I swear we were just out here a couple weeks ago and it wasn't quite like that.
Doesn't take long, man. It's
good night.
Yeah, those trees back there. They're green fast.
It's great for the batter.
Yeah.
That's why your bats have come alive. You got a better backdrop.
That might be what it is. We're going to have to look into that and see if we can chart that next year.
See, now you got all that batter eye back there.
I'd say one thing about these smaller schools is that most of these kids that start in baseball, they start in basketball. And so when your team has a successful basketball program, it takes them a little while to get out here fully on the baseball field, right? Because they're dedicated to basketball. So baseball is not a sport where you just pick it up and get after it, right?
No, it's a transition.
Yeah, and so you usually see that with French Settlement later on in the year. That's kind of when they're really, really starting to pick it up and put it down. And I think that's what's happening right now.
Look at that rip.
There you go, Bullion with a rip to left field. Collins going to get the stop sign at third, and Bryson Valley, the senior shortstop, going to come up with the bases loaded. Now batting number 52, Bryson Valley. I think the moms picked out the moms picked out the senior walk-up song. So senior day, a pretty emotional time. You went through this last year with your son.
I did. It was so for football, it wasn't so bad because I kind of saw him throughout the day. We were cooking for the team.
Yeah.
And but you know, it kind of hit you.
Valley, skies one to right field.
That's trouble. Oh, nope, he got there.
And he makes the catch. Every runner tagging up, and Collins going to come in to score.
Yeah, I think for us it was okay because we had playoffs.
Now batting number 24, Trevor McMorris.
We had playoffs, so it wasn't the end of the line.
Yeah.
You really notice it's a bigger deal for the moms than it is for the dads.
And I felt the same way. My son was a senior. Senior day was cool, getting recognized. But man, that last time we walked off the field, that was tough.
Yeah. Losing in the playoffs and then having that 4-hour ride home.
Yeah, that's probably
in overtime.
Yeah.
Because the coach went for 2 and said, let's win it, not go to double overtime.
Nice little curveball for strike one. Yeah, so my son's senior year, we hosted a playoff game and got upset. So his last time walking off was off of this field. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, so I guess the moral victory in that is senior night, the last time walking off your own field wasn't a victory.
Right.
Bless you.
2-1 on a senior hard-hitting third baseman, Trevor McMorris.
Yeah, Lions got a chance to really bust this thing open early.
Yeah. 4-0 right here. Lions have thrown up 2 each innings. Got 2 runners in scoring position. And Morris is super aggressive, chasing one up in the zone. Brings the count to 2-2. Yeah, it's got to be a little bit of pressure when you're on senior day. You're a senior. You definitely want to try to at least get a base hit in this game.
Yeah, I don't care what they say in an interview or to their buddies. It's in their head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know it was in my head. I know it was in my son's. You won't admit it in the moment, but it's happening.
Definitely want to shine on senior day.
You talk about making a memory to last a lifetime.
No doubt. Oh, and there's strike 3 looking.
Not the memory.
Kramer.
Not the memory he was going for.
I have a couple of at-bats left.
Yeah.
See what happens. Jeremy Kramer got a base knock his last time up. Base hit here, probably scored 2. That one's up and in and misses for ball 1. That one gets away, and here comes Bo McKern. Touches the plate. Bullion moves over to third on the pass ball. I don't know if that's going to be a pass ball or a wild pitch. I guess it doesn't really matter. Nobody's keeping score. Sometimes those are hard to figure out. Let's put it on the pitcher since the catcher is Bodna.
Yeah. I'd have probably scored it a wild pitch. It looked like he spiked it in there about 5 feet short.
I'll do it.
That's a shot.
Kramer stays home on the curveball and drives it to right field. That one almost gets away. Kramer's going to try to leg it out for a double, and he's going to be in there. So Bullion comes in to score on the double by Kramer. Jackson Tuning going to step to the plate.
It's like Bayham going again.
For Kramer is Casey Bayham, number 12. Get a little break in the action as the Holden coach will come out and talk to his players. Lions with a 4 spot so far here in the bottom of the second. It's still threatening with a runner at second base. Man, I got to tell you, the shoe game going on with the coaching staff for French Settlement got on the green and white Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was standing outside, they were doing the senior introductions, and I was like, boy, the drip and the swag on the coaches is strong in French Settlement.
Gotta have it, man. Look good, play good. I got to give it to Coach Cade. It doesn't matter what temperature it is. He will have sleeves on and that pullover with the hood on it.
I mean, that was his whole career, though.
Yeah.
I'm probably all the way back to playing here.
I imagine so. Now, Coach Cade and his brother Chaz played at Marple.
Oh, they played at Marple. That's right. That's right.
You'll make a couple people mad if you confuse us with them. So
yeah, just right around the corner.
Protect you a little bit.
Right down 16.
That's how he earned the nickname, the Marple Masher. Probably not too happy about us saying that on the broadcast, but be all right. Let's see who this is coming in the pitch. It's like 23, right? 23. Yeah. In the pitch for the Rockets, number 23, Braden Lewis. So that'll be it for Cox. Lewis, a left-hander. Now, I can tell you this. When you're used to facing guys that are throwing gas, you get a soft-throwing left-hander.
It's a problem.
It turns into a problem really quick. You got to be really disciplined at the plate.
Yeah, when we were doing travel ball back in the day, we had a very, very soft throwing lefty that we would put in when we had to get a shutdown inning, and it looks like a beach ball coming at you. But you can't wait long enough.
Yep, and then you start getting that Bugs Bunny rearing up type thing going on. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Now batting number 21, Jackson Tuning. Be good to see Tuning get him a little rip right here. Needs some confidence building. Bayham peeks in at second base. There goes Bayham. He's going. And he's in there. Don't call him out. There we go.
You willed him.
Yeah, that was
it was close.
It was close. Good thing, and I don't know if the third baseman knew that the runner was coming, because he definitely didn't move to the bag, so he was kind of out of position. Tuning offers and misses. It's stopped by Schexnayder on deck.
Yeah, Bayham got bailed out by the third baseman being about 2-3 feet behind the bag when he caught it. But another runner 90 feet away.
Tuning with a 1-1 count. Swings and misses. That one gets away, and Bayham's going to come in to score.
Back-to-back crooked numbers on the scoreboard.
And I think what we talked about with the soft throwing left-hander, it's starting to take effect right here, because Tuning's having a tough time holding back and timing him up.
Yeah. Oh, he sees that wind blowing out, that slow pitch coming in. It's like it's supposed to be batting practice.
Yep, eyeballs get real big.
Oh.
There it is. Strike.
Healthy hacks, man. Healthy hacks.
That's strike three. I don't think anybody knew, including me. Maybe you knew, but I didn't. So strike three, and that ends the inning, but Lions scratch 5, and they now lead 7-0 going to the top of the third. This is French Settlement Lions baseball, brought to you by Village Markets.
This isn't just gear, it's built for the grind. Every rep, every play. Train harder, outwork everyone. Elite mindset, relentless performance wear. Grind elite threads.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Leading off for the Rockets, first baseman number 10, Colton Lewis.
Simple, right? Yep. Schexnayder back on the bump. First pitch offering goes sky high to the shortstop, Bryson Valley, who's underneath it and makes the catch. So another.
That's 3 in a row.
One pitch out to start the inning.
We gotta start doing some research on what's the record there.
Now batting shortstop, number 2, Easton Hutchinson.
Speaking of records, has anybody started to go back to the Rolodexes here to find out what the all-time record for strikeouts for French Settlement is in softball?
Mr. Tuning said there is someone that's up there, and he's got to look, but she's got to be getting close.
Yeah, she's definitely got to be getting close.
I I mean, heck, she might be hitting 900 here before long.
Yeah, at the rate she's going.
She can have thousands of playoffs.
Yeah.
Schecksnyder just dotting up the strike zone right now.
Yeah, you can tell he's feeling it, man. Working with great tempo, good rhythm.
And it's easy just to let it fly when you look back and you got 7 on the board. Ground ball to McMorris. McMorris picks it up, throws it over to Collins for out number 2.
And then your defense playing like that.
That's right.
Now batting designated hitter number 14, Sean Barcia.
Yeah, Caden keeping the pitch count really, really low. He's at 22 right now. This will be pitching for 23. And we might have jinxed him.
Through 2 2/3.
Yeah.
No, we're in the top of the third or fourth?
Top of the third.
Top of the third. I gotta keep looking at the scoreboard. I'm blocked out here.
So I need some glasses because that scoreboard's getting blurry for me. I'm hitting that age, Stu. 45 in a couple days, my man.
I got October. I'll be 45,
Yeah.
so I'm right there with you, man. I just got mine.
Yeah. That's what I think the next thing, I'm going to get some that I can wear all the time.
Yeah.
I got some right now that I put on when I read, and I'm starting to notice that I need them all the time.
Look, this has become a part of the logo, though.
Absolutely.
So it's like now it's just a part of the look. I got to keep them whether my eyes fix themselves or not. Got through one ball. We had to go calm him down.
That's it, yeah. Hey, I tell you what, that's another thing that Remy Kramer's done. He's really taking control out there.
Look at that.
Fouled back to the screen. Your catcher's usually, your heartbeat, the guy that keeps everybody calm. Remy's done a good job of that.
Well, I guess having a head coach that was a catcher as well,
that makes
you can identify who's going to be my guy to kind of manage this.
And Remy has an incredible story. Fought through some pretty bad illness that probably would have knocked a lot of people down, and he fought back and probably shouldn't be playing right now. The DH knocks one to center field. They're going to try and throw him out at first base. He was kind of jogging.
It's a smart play by the center fielder, though. I mean, heads up on what was going on.
Now batting number 9, Aiden Hutchinson.
So Barcia gets on, and that'll bring up leadoff hitter Aiden Hutchinson, who on the first pitch, his last at bat, flew out to the first baseman. And first pitch swinging again.
Yeah, well, Colton, I had to get with Colton and get me his information. We'll try to get him on the show. Have him tell that story. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be a really good thing, and I think you would be able to get some really good content out of that.
Yeah.
That was almost.
That's to the fence.
Yeah, he's going to round third, first, second. He'd be looking for third. Schecksnyder going to stop that one. Holden has a runner in scoring position for the first time today.
Yeah, I think that's probably the big thing that we do that others don't is we like to focus on the student-athlete story. Yeah. A lot of people like to interview the coaches. That's great when it matters. But these kids all got a great story to tell, and having the opportunity to do it, and a story like that would be awesome to hear.
Yeah, and I think, to kind of piggyback on that is that his story right there, how many kids out there dealing with some of the stuff that he's already went through and conquered, maybe there's some things that he can talk about that help somebody else.
Absolutely.
I'd love to hear that. There's just foul. Man. Just missed it by a couple of feet.
Yeah, we got those first 2 outs quick. Now he's battling through it.
We did it too. I'm really good at jinxing stuff. I can tell you that right now. I learned that in basketball. I would jinx us every game. There's a ground ball to Collins. Collins buries it, steps on first, and now they end the inning, leaving the runner stranded at the...
He called catcher's interference?
He called catcher's interference. Well, the runner should be able to score right there, right?
No, I guess he called it dead ball.
Okay. So catcher's interference on Remy Kramer. That'll put the runner at first base. It's going to bring up number 5. Now batting number 5, Kyler Joyner. Oh, he did. So the BMP replay shows that the umpire was right. They get it right sometimes, Stu.
Yeah.
Runner goes, throw all the way down, and he is nailed. The guy we were talking about, Remy Kramer, comes up and smokes the runner at second base to end the inning. So Holden threatens but can't get the run across. Lions coming up the bat, winning 7-0 in the bottom of the third. This is French Settlement Lions baseball, brought to you by Village Markets.
Me. I love sports, but sometimes, like when a t-shirt cannon hits me square in the nachos, I wonder, is Sport Clips better than sports?
Because sports plus a hot steamed towel
Beats sports plus hot exploding cheese.
I like your shirt.
Thanks. It was free. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
This summer, let your imagination run wild. Kids 4 to 14, join the Summer Reading Challenge and complete 12 books by September 5th. Dive into stories and grow your love of reading. Find out more at whitehouse.gov/read.
Now batting number 23, Katie Schexnayder.
Senior Schexnayder leading off first pitch swing and hits a fly ball to center field. And the center fielder comes in and makes a sliding catch. Nice play. That's the Aiden Hutchinson out there at center. Now batting number 33, Ethan Como.
So we did maybe 2 weeks ago, Holden in Franklinton. Holden's also got a big field.
Yeah.
Saw some pretty impressive plays by the outfielders in that one. Their grass is not cut as cool as here, though.
So that just happened this week. Usually it's straight away. I didn't know they were going to put the V in it, but I guess senior day you go out a little bit. We got a little paint behind the catcher's area. So Como with a triple last time up. Got the hardest part of the cycle out the way. That was supposed to be a joke. You guys are supposed to laugh at that.
Well, I was actually looking at the wind, and I was like, if you hit it to left center, you got maybe some help.
There's a single.
There it is. Look.
Almost 2 for 2. Hudson Collins coming up. Now batting number 1, Hudson Collins.
And a lot of people don't think about this, but and I was talking about it last night in Livonia. The field design for when the season is and where the wind traditionally is blowing during that time of the year is important.
Yeah.
And in Livonia, their field faces to where the wind's blowing in from the south, and it's not conducive to the hitters at all.
Yeah. Maybe whoever designed that field appreciated pitchers more than they did hitters.
Yeah, because if you look at the field design, they maybe weren't sober when they made it.
Como steals second base. Collins with another opportunity to get an RBI this at bat. Had a single his last time up the right field.
You got a 285-foot right field line that then jets out to about a 440-foot. It's crazy.
Yeah, you hit it to center field out of the park, you're a man, right?
So it runs down a trailer park and then kicks back out. You have a lot of foul territory. And so our runner's going to go first to third if you pickoff goes.
Yeah. There goes Como, and he's going to get third base. Collins will strike out. That'll bring up Bo Mathern for his second at bat. Now batting number 3, Bo Mathern. They both have that? Okay.
Miscommunications.
Mathern takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Let's go, Bo Mathern. Get you a base knock right here on senior day. Como waits 90 feet away at third base. There's strike 2.
I've seen a lot of this blue and pink in the gloves the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's a little bit different these days. You're not going to have just brown and black gloves. There's some kids out there with some pretty flashy stuff. Landon Kennedy's got a nice leather glove. It's got some color to it.
Maybe I'm in the wrong business then.
Yeah,
should have gone into the gear.
I tell you what, so Jackson Tuning is a Grind Elite athlete, Grind Elite apparel, and he got some batting gloves that were made specifically for French Settlement. A lot of the kids are wearing them. Those things are pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
Mathern swings and misses. Catcher drops it and tags him out. So that'll do it for the bottom of the third inning. Lions go quietly, leaving Ethan Como stranded at third. This is French Settlement Lions baseball, brought to you by Village Markets.
Excuse me. I love sports, but sometimes, like when a t-shirt cannon hits me square in the nachos, I wonder, is Sport Clips better than sports?
Because sports plus a hot steamed towel beats sports plus hot exploding cheese.
I like your shirt.
Thanks. It was free. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
This summer, let your imagination run wild. Kids 4 to 14, join the Summer Reading Challenge and complete 12 books by September 5th. Dive into stories and grow your love of reading. Find out more at whitehouse.gov/read.
Leading off for the Rockets, number 5, Tyler Joyner.
Southeastern's got some of the best facilities.
Southeastern softball team definitely making a lot of noise. First pitch, swinging, hits it across to McMorris.
That's 4.
What is up with this going on? I think it's used to.
That's 4 in a row, man. I ain't never seen anything like
number
it.
13, Ian McSwain. I mean, they are keeping Scheck-Snyder's pitch count down right now. But Scheck-Snyder's helping himself out by staying all over the strike zone.
Well, at some point, the Holden coach is going to catch up or catch on to what's going on and be like, okay, stop with the first pitch swing. You're not helping us.
If you swing at the first pitch, go and sit down. Because if you do swing at the first pitch, you're going to sit down anyway. They're all been ground outs.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, it's the best pitch to swing at. He's likely throwing a fastball.
I agree.
They just not been able to do anything with it. His location's been on point. He's got good movement on the ball.
McSwain drives one to left center. Tuning gets over there and makes the catch. Nice play by Jackson. This is what I don't like about taking pictures of lineups, because they got a substitute batter right here. Bo Binge. At the plate, number 6, Bo Binge. I think that's his last name. Shaq Snyder dotting him up. 1-2 to Binge.
Yeah, he's working the inside inner third of that plate really, really good.
Shaq Snyder just misses. He was counting at 2-2. And that's going to be a foul ball. Lions supposedly have a game at 4 o'clock, hoping the other team shows up. Binge with a little drive to right field. Mathern gets it in. So Mathern getting a little action out there in the pasture.
No sign of woodlawn on the premises yet.
Now batting number 11, Billy Kemp.
It's crawfish season, man. Hey, don't mess up my Saturday afternoon.
Tell you what, man, when they crossed over, coming off of the 42 bridge, they might have saw Hole in the Wall Seafood next door and said, you know what, we're gonna stick it out right here.
Hey, the Landrys are good people, man.
No doubt.
Good crawfish over there.
Yeah, that's the spot we like to go.
Stop the bus. Stop the bus. Shoot them tires.
We went and had crawfish last night at a restaurant. We were driving home this morning. My wife said, hey, you know, I could really go for some crawfish. I don't feel like crawfish are that good where 2 days in a row you got to go. But she's a different kind of person.
Man, I haven't had any yet this season, and I just got back from Houston from our company crawfish boil and didn't have any there.
Hey, they can boil in Houston. I've been to a couple,
and it was people from Louisiana doing it.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
They'll bring somebody from over
no
here.
dusting. They dust on the west side of the state. Yeah, so a good thing is in Houston, a lot of people from Louisiana have moved over there.
McMorris picks it up, throws it over to Collins, and Collins makes the catch for the third out. We'll stay right here and talk about crawfish.
Yeah, hey, they have a lot of people from Louisiana. This area of Louisiana have moved over there and opened up restaurants and catering businesses. So you have to specifically tell them no dusting, and they're like, we don't do that. Say, okay, you're good. I don't get it. And yes, people on the west side of Louisiana, so Lake Charles, that whole area, I don't know where the idea of burning your fingertips to get flavor came from, but it's horrible.
It stays on the outside of the chili. You don't eat the chili.
Yeah. I guess you get your flavor when you suck the head. But it's all over your fingers.
It's all about the soak.
It is about the soak. That's right. 100% agreed.
I love cooking crawfish. I think I do a decent job. I'm not going to say.
Colton's telling everybody that if you want to go one-on-one in a crawfish cooking contest, the old boy from Ponchatoula will smoke you down.
I got a buddy's recipe that never had complaints about it. It's going to be the best you ever had.
I'm waiting on him to tell me that they throw some strawberries in the soak or something.
There you go.
Hey.
Down with that, too.
Yeah, do not tease me with a good time. I'll tear up some. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I want to say I saw some people already getting banned from going.
Yep. So one thing, Houston is one of the last places for Pancho's Mexican Buffet.
God bless America and Pancho's Mexican Buffet. That was
leading off for the Lions, number 34, Cooper Bullion.
That was a travesty when they shut the 2 in Baton Rouge down.
No doubt. Bullion in the box, the senior.
Never got that much.
Oh, man, you need to drive to Houston.
I think there's only one left in, like, Pasadena.
Bullion, hard hit ball to shortstop, goes right under his glove into the outfield.
Yeah.
I would call it a mental error, that's for sure. Bryson Valley. Now batting, number 52, Bryson Valley.
52. Any story behind 52?
I don't know, and it's crazy that I haven't asked.
Yeah, it's just an odd number for a position player.
Yeah, that's a linebacker all day long.
That is a cool Instagram name. It just instantly made me think like Chicago Bears or Green Bay Packers, like that middle linebacker.
Valley's a solid kid, man. He's an exceptional baseball player. He's even a better human being. Very soft-spoken. Keeps his nose out of trouble. Loves the Lord.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's what we like to hear. This
his
must be
girlfriend
his
can
dad.
probably beat him in horse. She played on the state championship basketball team. So. Valley peaks but holds back.
Again, the golden era of French Settlement athletics.
That's right.
The untold story. So we'll see if we can help tell some of that story even more.
Yeah, we'll definitely be looking forward to it. If you're listening right now and you haven't followed Sports Talk 225, make sure you go do that. These guys are on every social media platform. Mr. Stu Puffer doing an incredible job of getting these athlete stories out there, broadcasting live games, and just putting 225 on the map, especially the small schools that don't get much love, We really appreciate that.
No, for sure, man. It's been a blast. Just, every time we kind of get burnt out or think we're getting burnt out, something happens and the good Lord's like, hey, you're doing this for a reason.
That's it.
Don't lose sight of that.
Keeps that why right in front of you.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And it'll be a kid reach out in the DMs, and you're like, you can't say no to it.
That's right.
I ran into a buddy at the gym the other day, and he's like, I have no idea how you're doing this.
Now batting, number 24, Trevor McMorris.
It's like, man, you just find that extra gear, and it is what it is. I got back from Houston about 6 o'clock on Thursday afternoon, changed clothes, gave the wife a kiss, rubbed the dog's head, and went out to Coyell Park.
There you go. Eating ballpark food for dinner?
No.
Hey, you can do that over here now. These guys over here can cook, especially if they got a table on the side of that concession stand. I'm telling you right now, man. One time they brought us up some smothered potatoes. I've never had that at a ballpark. They brought it up here. It's the best smothered potatoes I've ever had.
So I'll give
McMorris with a little cue ball to second base. Pitcher turns to go to second and try to get a double play, and that one goes into the outfield. So Bullion will come around to score. Valley will reach third, and McMorris will be safe at second base.
So we've been to a couple spots. Here, where we see them cooking. Livonia, they cook every home game. And then Holden, the principal, and his wife run the concessions at baseball, and they just came like every 2 innings and bringing us drinks and any snacks you wanted.
Tell you what, the best road concession stand that I've been to this year was Fountain Blue. We went to Fountain Blue, man. Those guys they were getting down in the kitchen over there. Those burgers were incredible. Kramer tries to bunt and pops it up. It's the golden rule of bunting. You got to bunt the top of the baseball, not the bottom of it.
Yep.
He's a catcher, coach. Let him swing it.
Woodlawn is they have a food truck outside during basketball.
That's a decent idea.
Yeah, we did senior night out there, and it was like a soul food truck.
Yeah.
I'll get down on some of them greens, man. That's good stuff.
McMorris almost got snuck right there getting off. Lefty's got that nasty little pickoff move. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah, he's got a little more velocity on the pickoff move than he does on his fastball.
I was about to say the same thing. Tries it again. The runner from third is going to take off and go as soon as he saw the pick. I thought as soon as he picked that last time, I saw Coach K get in his ear, and I figured that's what he was telling him.
It turned out disastrous for Holden.
Yeah, no doubt. They lose in every single way right there.
Crooked numbers in 3 out of 4 innings now.
Lions trying to get their second mercy rule of the week. They went out and strapped it on Riverside, who has a really good baseball program. We beat Riverside 13-3.
Oh, wow.
Senior day balloon popping down there. That's what you just heard?
Yep.
Probably sounded like a gunshot on the microphone. Kramer watches that one get down low.
I know what it is. Woodlawn must have hit that diversion canal.
That might have been what it was.
They went boating.
That's another spot. Kramer swings and misses. Kramer having a little trouble adjusting to the softness of the pitch as well. I'm telling you, that'll mess you up.
Yeah, he's in on the plate. He's doing everything, trying to make every adjustment he possibly can. It's just that's a long time to wait.
That's right. That one gets away from the catcher, and Morris was not able to jump on it in time.
That would be funny.
Kramer wearing some of those batting gloves we were talking about earlier.
Okay, that's the French Settlement ones.
And a swing and a miss. So Kramer goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. He's going to bring up Jackson Tuning. See if Tuning went to the lab a little bit and adjusted to face the soft-forward left-hander. I'd say every team's got one of these kids. And it might not be a left-hander, but they got one of these kids that throws soft and just puts it in the strike zone, because it does throw a team off, especially if you got somebody that can either start before then that throws hard or follow up that throws hard. Tuning fouls it back. Strike one.
Yeah, and he stays near the strike zone, so it's not like he's nibbling. I mean, the hits that they've had, it's not like they're tattooing him
they're
either.
not squaring it up.
Likely should be 2 outs. Shortstop let one go right underneath his glove.
Yep.
So
Tuning fouls one back. Jackson down 0-2.
yeah, Holden coach said, "Man, y'all got outrunning on me. I got to slow this thing down a little bit."
He's done that. Lions got a little action in the bullpen right now. Remember we were talking about those glasses? I need binoculars to see who that is. That one gets all the way through, and McMorris will get down to third base.
So we had binoculars in the press box in Denham when my son was there at the new facility. You needed them at the old place for sure, but at the new facility, the way it was angled and then it was so dark, you could just see a figure of an individual. That was it. But here, that's a long way.
That is. 1-2 to Tuning with 1 out and a runner 90 feet away. misses for ball 2. Evens the count. Colton, I got news for you. My wife just said she can outboil you.
Oh, boy.
She said, bring your recipe.
The challenge has been thrown down.
I think she's just trying to get me to buy a sack of crawfish.
Get you to boil it.
Yeah.
Hey, you buy the crawfish, I'm going to boil it.
Yeah, that's a heck of a deal right there. You come out way ahead on that one.
I'll buy the potatoes and the sausage and all the other stuff.
Full count to tuning.
I like to wait till like...
What's the strangest thing you ever had in a crawfish bowl? Tuning. Deep drive to center field. That's going to get the run home. Big Morris tags, and he'll stand up at the plate. That'll put the Lions up 10-0.
I don't think it's very strange because I've seen other people do it with Brussels sprouts. So really
Yeah,
good.
so that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts do come out really good.
Green beans are good.
Now batting, number 23, Caden Scheck-Snyder.
Another pitch and change.
Had boiled eggs, like already hard boiled eggs that you stuck them in and soaked. It's pretty good.
So,
Peanuts inside of it.
oh, wow.
Oh, I've never had peanuts in a crawfish bowl. That sounds...
Already boiled, and then you stick them in the soak.
Okay.
Ha. All right, I'm getting hungry.
Holden going to make a pitch and change. Let's see if we can get a number on this young man. Number 21.
His hat comes off a lot.
Oh, okay.
I got to watch him pitch. Or at least it did at their ballpark. Oh, there goes a balloon. Watch it not come off one time now.
Yeah,
because I said
that's
it.
usually what happens. His hat comes off all the time.
He just adjusted it, so.
Is it Lawson Ashford? That's 21, right?
Yep.
On the mound for the Rockets, number 21, Lawson Ashford. French Settlement Baseball would like to give a big thank you to the French Settlement Gas Company for providing all the food for Senior Day. Thank you, French Settlement Gas Company. Yes, we do. I just got a text to say that. So.
Wait, isn't there like a French Settlement coffee or?
Yeah, there's a French Settlement coffee. They're actually getting a brick and mortar building. I hope all these companies are listening that we're talking about because we're going to need some sponsorships rolling in. We're giving some freebies.
Facts. I've been trying to figure that out because I've in recent months become a coffee.
Yeah, you and me both.
Drinker.
Yeah. I'll read it now. Now batting, number 23, Caden Scheck-Snyder.
Yeah, so we do one of our shows, at least one of our shows a month at CC's Coffee House in Denham.
Okay.
And I go there every single morning. About 50% of the time, I don't have to pay for my coffee, which I'm like, I'm never going to get my free coffee on my app.
You want to earn it. You want to know that you did something.
Right.
Scheck-Snyder swings and misses.
But if anybody ever wants to come out to one of our live shows, we will post about it. CC's Coffee House.
And how often are you guys doing live shows?
It's going to once a week.
Okay.
It's again, nice shot.
Scheck-Snyder slaps one over to shortstop. Shortstop throws it over and it kicks out of the first baseman's glove. So the Lions send Ethan Como, who's been swinging the hottest bat today, back to the plate.
Now batting number 33, Ethan Como.
Yeah, so what was supposed to be once a month is upgraded to every 2 weeks, and now going to be going to once a week. And next week will be our first show at Hooters in Denham Springs. Okay. We're going to have the Goldman twins from Denham Springs High School, football and basketball stars.
You're watching the game and I'm not. I get nervous when I see the umpire holding his hand up and we still got the radio
I thought he was
play.
talking about music too. I didn't see what was going on. I'm blocked out here, so I can't see the from coach over.
Is that? I wonder if that's Case and Amy that came in a run. That's number 10. Give me a name there. In a run for the Lions, number 10, Carter McCoy.
Yeah, so now with Hooters in the mix, CC's in the mix, we've got Whistle Stop Cafe in downtown historic Denham Springs, and I think we're trying to work in Big Mike's as well.
Big Mike's a good spot.
Yep. Huge supporter of all Livingston Parish athletics.
No doubt.
Just a great guy.
Man, that would be awesome if we could get you guys. I'm going to quit mentioning her name until we get a check from them, but we'll talk offline because I've had an idea about getting over there and doing something over there.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me, man.
We'll do that. We'll do that when we get out of here. Como sitting at 2-1, 2-2 on the day. Yeah, takes another ball.
To kind of go back to what we were talking with Colton before going on the air about building out like a studio. Is that's the plan when B&P Construction, there's another shout out for them.
There you go. When
they do the rebuild on half of my house, is that since all the kids are gone, we're going to turn one of those rooms into, it'll just always be a studio. But that's just going to be for special events, because we've just enjoyed too much of the in front of people, the interaction with the community.
Como lines out to second base. That's going to end the inning, and we're going to continue that thought whenever we come back. So hold on to it. Prince Sutherland leading 10-0. This is Prince Sutherland Lions baseball, brought to you by Village Markets.
This isn't just gear, it's built for the grind. Every rep, every play. Train harder, outwork everyone. Elite mindset, relentless performance wear. Grind elite threads.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Now batting number 15, Jacob McMorris. McMorris in the batter's box for the Rockets. The first time that we haven't seen a swing at the first pitch, right there. McMorris hits one in the air to center field, and Little Bullion makes a little recovery. Took a big step back. Wind started pushing that thing in, and Maddox comes in and makes the catch. That's Barcia.
There goes another balloon.
Yeah, that wind's been catching them all day today. We had a senior picture fall down and a glass shatter.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that happened right before the game, right before we went on the air. Shout out to the moms. They really did a good job getting everything put together for these seniors today, making it a special moment. You hadn't been in the behind-the-scenes group text that's been going on. It's been kind of hectic. We got it all figured out.
Yeah, I got a good picture of the table, the balloons, the jackets.
Yeah, you check
out there.
out the
Great job.
Sports Talk 225 page. Is that what that's at, or that's just on your personal
posted,
phone? Okay.
I haven't posted it yet.
Not bad, but you can go there anyway.
I will post it.
Garcia strikes out. Scheck-Snyder records another one. Now batting number 2, Easton Hutchinson.
Quick 2 outs.
Yeah, he's been working quick all game. Lions get this out right here, and that'll be the ball game. Umpire starting to squeeze a little bit.
Yeah.
We saw that last game against Riverside. His strike zone was wide open, and then foul back to the screen. And then all of a sudden, in the last inning, we're trying to close him out. All of a sudden, it just shrunk down, and we couldn't even get a corner. So maybe he wants to stick around for a full game. Hutchinson fouls that one off to bring the count to 1-1.
He hasn't been a part of the food conversation. He's probably not as hungry as we are.
Yeah, you're probably right. Got a ball, Blue. Let's roll.
We talked about it last night, though. You see this with the umpires. You sometimes work really, really quick, and then all of a sudden later in the ball game, they're like, game's on the line. Tighten things up a little bit.
I used to be really hard on umpires when I was a coach until I decided to try umpiring one time.
Yeah.
And then I stopped doing that because I'm going to tell you, especially a baseball umpire, that is a hard job.
So I did it with my son for a very short period of time, travel ball.
Yeah.
And I remember why, when I quit coaching travel ball, why I went and sat in right field by myself behind the fence.
That's right. That's why I like being up here.
You can't hear.
Yeah.
You can't hear anybody.
That's right.
So that's the worst place to be, is where he is, behind the catcher. Get in, kid.
Coming in hard and can't keep it. Does do a good job of keeping it in front. That's another spot for the Lions that I'm really excited about is Maddox Bullion out there in center field. He's going to be a good one before it's all said and done.
Kid's fast.
There he is. Now batting number 14, Sean Barcia. Barcia got the first hit of the day for the Holden Rockets.
Courtesy run, pinch runner.
Courtesy runner.
That's Isaiah Fields.
Ooh, that is Isaiah Fields. Coached him. And to run number 7, Isaiah Fields.
I know Isaiah Fields because he's the one who invited us to come out and do their game.
That's awesome, man.
Good kid.
No doubt. Yeah, there was Mom well. Solid kid. Good looking kid, too. Heck of an athlete.
Yep. Fast.
It's the pink shoes.
It's the pink shoes. Come on, Jet.
Scheck-Snyder working fast. Got Garcia with 2 strikes on him already. Another balloon falls victim.
Yeah.
Garcia, fly ball to center field. Bullion underneath it, makes the catch. And that's going to be the game. Lions are going to 10-run rule the Rockets on Senior Day. Caden Scheck-Snyder goes the whole way. That was a heck of a game. Mr. Stu, thanks for hanging with us. We really appreciate it. Tell us a little bit more about Sports Talk 225, just to let the people know who you are.
Hey, man, we're just here covering the kids. If you got a story, you've got a student or a program that needs to be spotlighted, reach out to us, Stu, STU, at sportstalk225.com, and we'll come out and take care of you.
Hey, they do a really good job. We appreciate you showing up today and taking care of our athletes today. And so this is Nolan and Stu signing off for LSPN. French Settlement wins 10-0 over Holden. Have a good one.